Welcome to TV Bears News, the ultimate source for all things Chicago Bears. If you're a true fan of the Bears, you're in the right place for the latest updates, game highlights, player news, and more. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on the action. Here we go, Bears fans. Buckle up, because Caleb Williams just made it crystal clear. He's all in on the Bears-Packers rivalry. And let's be honest, that's exactly what we want to hear from our franchise quarterback. In a recent promo for Fanatics and Tops, Williams didn't just sign his card. He made a statement, literally. Right next to his autograph, he wrote, "Green Bay sucks." Oh man, you just gotta love that energy. Williams isn't here to play nice. He's here to win. And if you remember last season, he was a huge part of snapping that awful losing streak against the Packers that stretched all the way back to 2018. But let's talk facts. His rookie season wasn't perfect. And yeah, there were issues around him, but despite all that, he put up solid numbers. Over 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns, and just 6 picks? That's impressive for a rookie QB stepping into a franchise that's been desperate for stability under center. And now, with Ben Johnson calling the shots, the Bears are looking to take that next step. The NFC North is no joke. Jordan Love, Jared Goff, and whoever the Vikings throw out there next season are all standing in the way. But if Williams can build on his rookie campaign, get even sharper, and avoid those brutal close losses, like that first Packers game where a blocked field goal ruined our shot at the sweep, then, my friends, we are looking at a Bears team that can finally break through. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Caleb embracing the rivalry like this? And do you think the Bears have what it takes to take over the NFC North next season? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's talk. Bear down. Next up, let's talk about a move that might not be flashy, but could make a huge impact for the Carolina Panthers. With plenty of roster holes to fill and limited cap space, the Panthers aren't expected to be big spenders in free agency. But smart, under-the-radar moves can sometimes be the difference between a team struggling and a team taking that next step. And Pro Football Network is predicting that Carolina might just land a key piece of their offensive line, former Chicago Bears center Coleman Shelton. Now, let's be honest, centers don't usually steal headlines. You won't see them on highlight reels or trending on social media. But if you know football, you know how critical a solid center is, especially for a young quarterback like Bryce Young, who desperately needs stability up front. Right now, the Panther center position is a huge question mark. Austin Corbett, Brady Christensen, and Cade Mays, all three of them are set to hit free agency. If Carolina doesn't bring one of them back, they'll have no choice but to find a new leader for the middle of their O-line. And that's where Coleman Shelton comes in. He's 6 feet 4 inches, 299 pounds, and while he might not be a household name, the guy is reliable. He started all 17 games for the Bears last season, logging over 1,100 snaps. And for an offensive lineman, durability like that is gold. Pro Football Focus graded him well, with a 66.7 in run blocking and a 68.4 in pass blocking, giving him an overall rating of 66.4, ranking 19th among all centers in the NFL. Not elite, but definitely solid. And here's the key. He's only 30 years old. That means he could be a long-term solution for Panthers. If he signs in Carolina, he could develop chemistry with Bryce Young and give this offensive foundation it needs to finally start clicking. We all know how much Young struggled last season, and a good center-quarterback connection can be the difference between a breakout year or another rough season. Of course, this move isn't going to have Panthers fans throwing a parade, but that's the reality of their offseason. They're not in a position to chase superstar free agents. They need affordable, smart signings, and Shelton fits that mold perfectly. He won't break the bank. And if Carolina doesn't re-sign one of their own guys, he could step right in and provide stability at a key position. So now I want to hear from you, Panthers fans. You like this move? Would Shelton be a solid signing, or should Carolina aim higher? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And finally, let's talk about a huge potential shakeup in the NFL. Von Miller, the legendary pass rusher and Super Bowl 50 MVP, could be on the move again. According to reports, the Buffalo Bills are expected to release Miller in a cost-cutting move, making him a free agent for the 2025 season. And let's be real, this would be the end of an era. Miller, now 36 years old, carries a massive $23.8 million cap hit for next season, and the Bills need to clear some space. If they cut him after June 1st, they save $14.77 million, and that's a number that's hard to ignore. Now, the big question, what's next for Von Miller? Could he finally return home to Denver? Miller himself has said it before, "I bleed orange and blue. I'm Broncos country for life." And if the Broncos are interested, this could be the perfect way to bring him back. A one-day contract to retire as a Bronco? Maybe. A short-term deal to mentor their young pass rushers? Possibly. But let's not forget, X's are X's for a reason. The Broncos moved on from Miller for a reason, and right now, they have a solid group of pass rushers led by Nick Bonitto and Jonathan Cooper. If Miller wants to keep playing, he'll need to prove he still has enough in the tank to contribute at a high level. Last season, he played in a limited role, finishing with 6 sacks and 7 tackles for loss. Those are decent numbers, but are they enough for a team to take a chance on him at this stage of his career? So now I got to ask you, where do you think Von Miller should go? Should the Broncos bring him back? Or is it time for him to move on and chase one more ring somewhere else? Let me know in the comments. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the biggest NFL stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.